Sadil, and for my next speech, I'm going to be letting you guys know about how to calm down a panic attack. We have over 300 millions of people in the United States, but there are 3 million cases of people who have developed or have episodes of panic attacks. A panic attack is basically an episode of fear and anxiety. It causes palpitations, speeding heart rate, trembling, and shaking. I thought this was a very interesting topic because it's like I recently found out that my aunt has been going through the same trauma, and when I found this out, and when I was listening to my cousin tell me when she first had one, she did not know what to do. She was very scared. She didn't know what it was. No one would help her, not her dad, her sister, like no one would help her. It was just her and her mom on her own. And after hearing about that, it just made me realize that I should educate myself and I should educate others because you never know when you can have this or when a loving member can end up having this. My aunt is a very young person. She's like in her mid 40s. That's very young to even develop a panic attack and have a lot of stress on her. And she's a stay-at-home mom. So it's like you never know who can have it, especially at a young age, especially with young teens, young adults. They're more likely to get this kind of episode or attack one day or another. Um, the main points that I'm going to be talking about in my speech are noticing that you are having a panic attack, using your deep breathing skills, and having a peaceful mindset. Mind you that panic attacks do last for a very, very long time, even when they're not supposed to. Some can last for a few minutes, depending how your body is, or how your body reacts to it, or how your mindset reacts to it. It can last for specifically a very long time, and that's when I want to talk about you realizing that you have a panic attack. Because when you don't realize you're having a panic attack, it's kind of like I never had this feeling, but I wouldn't really want to have the fear of not knowing what my body is doing. Like, why am I shaking so much? Why do I have intense fear? Why is there so much pressure in my chest? Like, what is going on with my body? I do not, like, I don't think anyone would want to feel that and not know the reason why your body is reacting the way it is. And that causes more fear inside your head, which makes the panic attack last for a very, very long time. When you could realize that, okay, I'm having this panic attack, I already know the symptoms of it. It causes nausea, it causes headaches, it causes dizziness, fear. I'm having all those, which means I'm having a regular panic attack, meaning that you could calm yourself down, you're gonna be fine, and the episode can last for a few minutes and you go back to your regular self. Even though after you're done with a panic attack, you may feel like a big heavy weight off your chest. You may feel a very bit um like emptiness inside of you. Like you feel very hungry, you feel very just tired, like just stressed out because of all the pressure that's being put on you. And so yeah, it's a lot to even think about or even deal with. But after realizing that you are having a panic attack, or even during a panic attack, you have to use deep breathing skills. As a regular human being who doesn't even have this kind of disorder or have this kind of episodes every once in a while, we don't necessarily practice our breathing skills, which is so important for us to practice even when we think it's not important. It's very much important to practice our breathing skills. And deep breathing is more than just catching a big breath of fresh air. It decreases stress you have and increases calmingness. Of course, it relieves pain and many more. If you are able to control your breathing, you're less likely to feel all the symptoms an episode is giving you. An extra help to deep breathing is basically closing your eyes and block out any direction and lets you focus on your breathing. Deep breathing is something we do not do often, so obviously this is going to take a lot of practice for you to even develop that kind of exercise, but it's very important to look up online, find some exercises, look up videos of having people to help you deep breathe, and it's very helpful. Or if you're helping someone else with a panic attack, you could literally just count with them, help them out. Just breathe in, hold your breath in for a good 3 to 5 seconds, depending how long you want to hold it in, until you feel that calminess, and then breathe out for a good 5 seconds, or however longer you want to breathe out, whatever makes you feel more comfortable. You could also help with counting. You could count to 1 to 5, 1 to 10, and it's really helpful. Do not try and rush things to end quickly. You can also do exercises, like I said, with someone else. So this is not just for you, this is also for like people you want to go out there and help out. Or even if you have a friend, be like, hey, I have these like attacks once in a while. Like, give them a warning or something that you have these attacks every once in a while, and they could easily help you out and be like, can you count with me or help me with my deep breathing. It's very helpful to let other people know that you have this, or even if you don't, it's always good to practice your deep breathing either way. So yeah. And lastly is a peaceful mindset. I really like this because I think everyone should have a peaceful mindset regardless of the situation. That's what I like about this type of topic, because every main point that I'm dealing or talking about here, we're supposed to do regardless. Regardless of the situation, we're supposed to do it. And it's so good to do it because in case of situations like this were to happen, you know a solution to help you out. But lastly, after you feel calm and you're doing your deep breathing, it is best to have a peaceful mindset, since the panic attack could make you feel like you are outside of your comfort zone. It makes you feel like you're not in the world, you're like in another dimension, and you're just suffering in a big old nightmare. Like, where the heck am I? This causes more fear and danger of having the anxiety last a little bit longer, and it makes everything feel really heavy, like I said. And yeah, the best way for you to do that, say like if you're deep breathing and you know you're doing a good job, say like if you're knowing that you're having a panic attack, it's always to keep in mindset that like, this is only gonna last for a few minutes. I'm going to get through this. I am doing a good job right now. I'm deep breathing, I'm calming down, I'm okay. I'm okay. It's always best to hold on to a specific clothing as well, since it does make you feel like you are not in the world. It's good to hold on to something like your shirt, or dig your feet in the ground, or like, you know, dig your hands into your pants, something to make you feel like you are here in the world. Or say like if someone is trying to help you with this, it's always glad to like have them be like, oh, you're doing a perfect good job, do you have medication for this, you're okay, it's okay, like breathe in and out, you're doing a good job, you're gonna get through this. It's always good for you to always, especially dig your hands onto them to make you feel like, okay, someone is here to help me, I'm not by myself. And that's what I like about the peaceful mindset, because it's just an emotional thing to have. And yeah, there are many other ways to help a person and yourself during a panic attack. I believe these are the main points I think are worth knowing. And once again, panic attacks are not your regular anxiety attacks that last for just a few minutes. It can last for a good amount of time depending on the control that you have over your body. And it is a common episode that all ages especially can get. But like I said before, It is a scary feeling. Only the person who has experienced it can not even explain the feeling as well. I do not like the fear of being in danger, and I'm pretty sure the people who are going through this do not like the fear as well. And so it is good to know that they have someone special or someone out there that knows how to calm them down, or a companionship or a loving person to help them. And that's why I'm educating you guys, so you guys can be that person to go out there, learn, educate, and help that someone out there. But yeah, that's all. Thank you.